did a residency in the Philippines last year, right?
Yeah.
And then I brought charcoal, but charcoal's so demanding. You need a wall, you need a smooth surface. But with ink, you can just lay it down anywhere. Once it's on the paper, you can't erase it. There's no going back. And there's a beauty in a mark, whether it looks fresh or whether it looks overworked. There's still something nice about the way the gesture is applied.
Kind of bubble.
Yeah, that is sexy.
No, it is.
And then it disappears. But I like the
Cool,
theme.
right?
That's
I
really
like this.
This
transition is very gradual.
Yeah.
This organic.
So this is
No,
like
that's what it is. It feels organic.
Yeah. Yeah, plants definitely give a sense of warmth and softness to a space, and also to your own creative practice. They're like living beings, right? They're living things that surround you. Imagine like they punctuate the space like punctuation, but instead of like a comma or full stop, they just soften the room, gives it life. Yeah, it gives it like a warm, round hug or something. Yeah, even me. I won't be able to really appreciate it until... No, charcoal can be instant too, but it needs a lot of you gotta work it, you gotta like refine it, you gotta shade it. Whereas ink, it's like instant. And so,
I get that.
Yeah, I mean, you do make some mistakes, but even this one here, like, it's not there yet. But for example, this needs to be resolved. So this is fun because it's like an interesting puzzle piece. It's a faster version of the charcoal practice, if that makes sense.
I think this it's strange because this directly correlates with me. It's like using this camera and shit. Film is cool.
Yeah.
It's great, but it's slow.
Yes.
But then Polaroids are instant.
Yes. So, like, you feel it.
Shooting this is nice because I don't think I
can't believe you didn't get photography. You're crazy.
I know. I had a dark head. Like honestly, I thought my work was quite nice. I think Polaroid film has the same sort of effect of immediacy that Kris talks about, where you can shoot an image and it will appear in front of you really quickly. Now, this might seem kind of obvious to like people who shoot photos on digital cameras and stuff, but I shoot predominantly on film cameras. So if I'm comparing that process, which is a little bit longer, to Polaroid pics, it is very instant, and the tangibility, like how you can just hold like a Polaroid, it's very nice. In the first session, I actually shot some portraits as well on the RZ67. I used a strobe flash, very simple lighting setup, and I got a couple of nice images. I took this one picture, it was in his kitchen, and I thought it had a lot of potential. It was very cute, but the problem is that I had the flash appearing on like one of the tiles in the background, which maybe it just stands out to me a lot more because I'm the photographer doing this, but if that wasn't there, I would have really enjoyed this image. But yeah, little details like this. If I have the flash appearing in like one of the reflections in the background or something, it's not the best look, so it's something to keep in mind when moving forwards. One of the images that I do like, it's Kris sitting in the corner of his studio. This was shot just after sunset, and you can see in the window behind him, there's a bit of blue, and this blue hour light, it kind of adds to the whole image and gives a bit of contrast with like all the white walls in the background. I got Kris to look sort of outside the window with his body language, a little bit opened up and relaxed. And I think this all comes together to create a very nice chill portrait of Kris in his studio. Because Kris's windows, they face out into the North Shore area, and I think it's really cool. So I decided to take like the silhouette shot of Kris from behind, facing out towards the scenery. Again, the blue hour light with the little lights in the background apartment. It's very pretty, picturesque, and yeah, I really like blue hour. There's something calm about it. Golden hour and sunset light is very pretty, but I don't know, the 10-15 minutes after sunset seems to be very calm, quiet, and I just love capturing this moment because it feels like it's just quiet and you can breathe. I took a couple other portraits of Kris with his tools and stuff, but I think maybe there's something wrong with my light placement coming from the opposite angle to the natural light. I think makes the scene feel a little bit fake, like too fake. But I did take a picture of just his brushes on some paper, where one of the brush is he used it for ink, so obviously it's black, and also it shows you the difference between one of these new brushes compared to this small one that he cut up and is dabbed with ink, and there's some stains on the paper there. And yeah, I really like this pic because this is his workstation. This is what he's using at the moment to create all of the artwork that we saw in the previous video. So documenting and chatting with Kris, it was a really good reminder for me as an artist to always keep like an open mind and to really embrace the nature of trying something new. For Kris, this was his first time using ink for such a big canvas, and as he was trying things out, he was really excited to see how the ink was just soaking into the fabric itself.
Yeah, that is sexy.
How it was different to other things that he had tried before. With Kris's main medium being charcoal, using ink is something very different for him, but the fact that he was very open to learning how to use it as he was doing it and not getting like frustrated or anything is really admirable. I've definitely had moments where I was frustrated with how my film images were turning out as I was learning to shoot with film coming from digital. All of this to say, when you're trying something new, there are a lot of things that you have to learn in the process, and I guess documenting with Kris, it was a gentle reminder to try enjoy that process and to embrace the new things, the changes, and yeah, enjoy the process.